Welcome, everybody. Welcome. This is a wonderful reading that I'm going to add. Basically, this is going to be a very good reading. This is going to be for whoever's watching this video and whoever sees me. So I know that this is just a very characterized of how this reading goes, and this is what it seems to be. I know that there are things that you need to, promote yourself and do whatever you want to do, but this is how it is, right? You see how it is, and there's a silver lining. You have to know the basics, what's going on, who's doing this, whatever, because you have to see it, right? You have to believe it. You have to do your own things, And life is basically upon us, And this is what it seems to be. So I know that there are things you must learn, but you gotta pay attention to it. You gotta pay attention about your emotions, your whatever, what's going on through your own life. This is how it seems to be. It's like me wearing this hat, my shoe, everything else. I look so different. But when you think about it, it's like, why does random people come to me and say, why are you wearing two hats? Why are you? Well, because I look very different, because, it keeps my ears warm. And secondly, if the wind hits, it won't blow off my hat because of the tube that it has. Anyway. So the point being is that in this reading, this is just a wonderful reading about how it goes, because in that way of how it seems to be. So this is just how it seems to be. This is what's going on, and this is whoever's going to watch this to enjoy about this wonderful feeling. So let's get started with the oracle cards, and let's see. The first one is happiness. I'm aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path. Finding happiness is a wonderful feeling, because that's how it seems to be. Because you have to have that. You have that encouragement to know what's going on. Because you see it as a wonderful feeling. We understand that, right? Next one. Envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. This is how it is, right? Because you have to believe in yourself. Seeing is that opportunity to understand that, right? Let things, slide a bit, but then everything will pick up as it seems to be, right? And last but not least is guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my source's growth. Yeah. So basically like feeling guilt. That could be a perfect way. But you know what? You have to understand that. But you have to believe about how things are. Is one way or another. This is how it seems to be. Because you have to believe in your own self.
It's actually gorgeous, folks.
Yeah.
So let's see.
That's the expensive part.
This is how it goes. Right? And this is how it seems to be. Knowing that this is just a tribute, but it's the way of how it goes. So I'm going to look at your past information, investment, and future. So we do that. Just to tell you how I am in a cafe shop, but I am in a background noise. So if you hear lots of noise going on, I know how it is. But just really about how it goes. Alright, so basically, so you have the 10 swords because you're feeling burdens and stuff. The Fool means that you're changing your theory. You have change that's going on. The Empress reverse because you could be maybe pregnant or whatever it is. It could be that, but there are things that you're trying to remember and trying to discover about how it goes. Because this is how it is, right? Just embrace that opportunity. Embrace about how things are. In that how that is, right? Because you see that, right? You see how it goes one way or another. This is what she's doing.
Oh, really?
Let's see. Yeah, the 7 watches are very good because there's 3 signs, yeah? So you could be dealing with Aries, Sagittarius.
Then I'll go home and test.
9 cups are very good because there's fulfillment. So you could be dealing with another Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. And the Hangman reverse because there's no stillness. Yeah, because there's no restrictions. That's interesting. Okay. Let's offset. there's no
So
stability.
apparently we're going,
See,
maybe,
everything is kind of falling apart.
12 of it.
Ten Pentacles upright good Cancer's vision. Yeah, see,
Take care.
right? That's one tip, right?
Your wife and you and telling her.
The devil reverse because you're not feeling obsessed. Not in the moment, but give it time. Maybe there are things that you're trying to obsess, but one way or another will kind of is. You have that way of how it goes. Let's see. It's kind of wise to sort of because you're having burdens, but you're not having burdens, right? That's how it goes. The Five of Wands reverse because you're not having chaos yet, not yet. And the Hermit is upright because you could be maybe following your soulmate, maybe you're having a soulmate crisis. I don't know. But this is how it is, right? Because you're trying to know what's going on because as one is feeling, so one way or another, right? Let's see. Yeah, short separate because there's anxiety. Yeah, see, you're having anxiety right now. It's resilience about going to have anxiety. The Knight of Cups is upright because there's romance. In one way or another, it is, right? And the Tower is upright because there's transformation. Now, see it goes through that. It's like a monologue situation. It's the way of how it goes, but when you think about it, everything has to be all, how it is, one way or another, These things are happening all at once. But when you look at it, you think, okay, everything's fine, everything's great, everything's dandy. But then you think, oh, well, I can't do this anymore. I don't know what to do, and you have to believe what your own self. Seeing is believing, believing is seeing, right? And this is how it is because you're seeing anxiety, you're seeing romance, you're seeing transformation. There's things that you're trying to learn, trying to discover one way or another. Everything has to be all shifted, everything has to be all appealing, And this is how it is. And you have to embrace your own opportunity to understand that. For the right and wrong perspective. So I understand that, right? You have to see that. So let's see if there's any more. Situation. So let's see.
You still have flaggers there?
Yeah, the Eight of Swords is upright. Yeah, because you're feeling anxiety, right? I just said that, right? The Four of Wands is upright, so you'd be maybe getting married because there's romance. And the Eight of Pentacles reversed. So I can understand the basics of how it goes in one way or another. Everything is kind of flipping in one way or another, like a pancake, And you have to understand about how how it is in one way or another. Let's see what's going on. Let's see. The Ten of Swords reversed goes no conclusions. Not yet, but one way or another, it could be. Not the Emperor reversed because there's no structure. Not right now. No. Right? And the Three of Wands is upright because there's communication. Obviously, there is communication one way or another because you decide about how it is one way or another. This is like how it seems to be one way or another. It's the way of how it goes. So I want to see this as it goes along. So let's see. You can't watch it because there's no burdens. Yeah, I just said that, right? And Eight of Pentacles reversed because there's no perfection. Yeah, see, everything is not being perfect. No, it's very very interesting about how it goes. So you could be dealing with something. That one's reversed. Interesting. The world is reversed because there's incompletion. There's something that was included. There's something that was included. Let's see what's else on that card, please. The Ace of Pentacles up, I guess there's some understanding. Yeah, so you could be dealing with another Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. The one is reversed because you're not easily almost like traveling. Maybe you are, maybe you're not, but maybe it's like that. You know, you could be going to a restaurant, maybe you could be doing all these things, maybe, but it all depends on how you're doing, one way or another, right? So I want to see this. Ace of Wands reversed because there's no new beginnings. Yeah. Yeah, there's not. Opposite. Ace of Cups reversed because no satisfaction. Nope. No, everything is like this. It's basically unsatisfied. You know, it's the way of how it goes one way or another. As you see it. Now at the back of the cards, you can see this. So you have the Three of Cups reversed here because there's no celebrations. No. But then you have the Sun card that is upright good because you have positivity. I'll say that's how it is, right? Five of Pentacles reversed because there's no insecurity, something like that. Eight of Cups reversed because there's no loyalty. You have the Knight of Wands reversed because there's no immaturity, nothing. But then you have the Judgment because you have action. And then you have a High Priestess because there's inner voice. And then you have the Ten of Cups upright because there's completion. Obviously, eventually you will have that in one way or another. So you know, this could be a wonderful reading about how it goes. Basically.